I'm combat ready.
Alrighty, Mikael, do you remember where we left off?
No. Hold up. Give me a sec. Because the moment you guys started talking about like falling asleep, like I finally started to get this crash. And so
7-hour energy.
all right. Previously on Platinum End. So we got introduced to some characters. We got introduced to Mirai.
We haven't even done the intro yet.
And I'm trying to do a recap here in my, like kind of a pre. I'm trying to like fight the sleep and trying to like dig all the stuff in the back of the brain and put it back in the front.
All right.
I'll let you go.
But will I let you go?
I wouldn't let you go.
We're like 5 minutes in with just garbage. All right. How's it going, guys? This is Mike.
Nekko.
Jake.
And welcome to the Weebs Closet. We are reacting to Platinum End. Previously, we got introduced to Mirai and his angel, Nase. I keep forgetting.
I honestly thought it was backwards. For some reason, I think that Mirai is the angel, but you're right. Because I remember that we had that argument. Is it Nase or Nas?
NASCAR.
We got some shit happening. Mirai basically told his aunt to fucking shank herself.
And she did.
And she did. And we also got to see Kamen Rider attack some random dude in a car. Jake and Nekko had some theories, and some of you guys in the comment section had some theories as well. So let's see if they come to fruition.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to say that there's a clear path where the show is going, but it definitely some heavy Death Note inspirations in this, with the kind of using your godlike powers to influence the minds of your lesser human friends and family.
Yeah, I do agree. Like, I mean, if you read or watch Bakuman, which is one of the shows that they did before jumping into Platinum End, and I think it was after Death Note. It's basically like this show about a aspiring manga artist, and I have kind of like this feeling that he used this specific series to kind of throw some ideas out for potential future series.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole idea of like influencing the minds that you were saying, like, it bothers me that the only way to influence is by making people fall in love with you. Whatever. I don't want somebody to fall in. I just want to like.
I don't think it necessarily
control.
has to be like that, because we definitely do not know the full extent of the arrows.
True, but that was my only pet peeve. It's like there's some scenarios that you really don't want somebody to be infatuated with you. You just want something to be done, and that's it. Because he's staying on a hotel right now or something like that. Yeah. So does that mean that the receptionist is freaking in love and that's it?
I mean, that's what they hinted at, is that you pierced her with the thing to basically get it for free because he has no money. But it's not so much about controlling one person. It's about what that person you're controlling can do for you. Is what was interesting to me.
Which is like, if you really like, and this is not necessarily important to the story, but this is kind of like my own interpretation of it. If you really think about it, you have the red arrow, which is kind of like an interpretation of love. Mm-hmm. And then the white arrow, I'm perceiving it as an interpretation of peace. Because you have the peace of death. A peaceful death.
That is how she put it. She worded it pretty carefully.
Yeah, so if you kind of like think about it, peace and love.
There was nothing peaceful of the attack of the robot guy on the other guy, but
I mean, that is
he pierced him kind of aggressively, but I'm sure the blow of it was very nice.
if you really think about it, like yes, the arrow killed him, but I mean, what were literally his last moments? Like, he was like in a car full of chicks, and he's like, oh shit, and then like,
I mean, but before he died, he definitely shit his pants. That's all I'm saying.
Which which means that he might have died a peaceful death, but literally his last moments were in pure shock and terror. If you were kind of sleeping and I stabbed you with that white arrow, you wouldn't be like, oh my god, you'd be sleeping,
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
I think it was kind of like a caught in the moment type thing.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh my god, I gotta grab all these titties before I die.
Yeah, right. And then you just
I can't get enough, So I died.
And so he died. With that being said, let's watch the episode.
Let's get into it.
Before that, guys, follow us on Twitter and also Patreon. Please help us out. It will be nice. Actually, the last episode of this was only in Patreon because YouTube kept knocking down the freaking episode.
We're going to get that back up.
Yeah,
but,
we're trying.
So for the time being, Platinum End is a Patreon exclusive.
By the time this comes out, it's not, though, so sorry.
To a degree, it is.
What's funny about this is that
At some point, Platinum End was
Yep.
a Patreon exclusive.
for about like 4 days. No, but what was I going to say? Oh, this is like the first video that we're filming where by the time it's out, we'll probably be at, well, I say probably because, you know, if YouTube shuts down our channel, we won't hit the 1K, but by tomorrow we should hit the 1K. So thank you guys.
Yeah, I'm actually excited for that. Other than that, we've made you wait for way too long. So without further ado, watch it on Facebook. Yeah, watch it on Facebook and then come back. Watch it in Funimation and then come back and let's watch this show.
Watch it on Pornhub.
Ooh.
If you don't bleep your bleep, then it's meaningless. Like,
yeah, I guess so. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Is it too loud?
No, it's good.
Chill King.
Pajero.
Look at all those angel vaginas.
To the next human.
Ah, okay, so this is God.
I like that he made it clear that he was a human too.
There she is.
Nice.
She has a lot of rings on their halo, so
Compared to the others,
yeah,
yeah.
there was.
神になった人間は欲しいものは何でも手にできる赤の矢しか与えられ
We got some JoJo characters in here.
Yeah, I think that's
Ah, they're saying shit that's important.
してそのお月に
They're saying shit that's important.
Oh,
Oh.
shit, they have a while.
Was that 3 years technically?
2.5.
新しい神を決める
嘘じゃないよ未来君。
話でかすぎ自分のことで精一杯な俺が神なんてなる気もなれるわけも母さんがよく言ってた人は誰しも幸せになるために生まれ人は誰しもより幸せになるために生きている
自分が幸せでなければ人の幸せを素直に喜べない。
That's true.
私はそう思うの。みんなが幸せになるか。
人を死なせる白の矢は必要ない赤の矢もあとはおじさんを自首させるのに使ったら神になるつもりなんかないから
未来君がそれでいいならいいと
Wow, she's super laissez-faire about it all.
思う。そうすればお金の心配もきっとなくなるし。
今日はもう遅いって
お笑いタレントロドリゲス・トンマさんにまた新たな交際が発覚です。
なぜ
5人同士
これ
お付き合いされてると。
Oh, it's like, oh yeah, that's a dude that got blasted.
普通は見えないんだろどう見てもこの芸人についてるよな
He had a peaceful death.
私を一番
Oh, very much so.
He said he loves me most.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
funny.
14 people at once.
Those are rookie numbers.
最大であと9人させる。
Oh, wait, so 14 people is as much as you can have.
俺も神になった気分さ。
矢で狙われたら絶対に防ぎようないのか
あるよ。翼と矢どっちがいいって聞いたとき言わなかった？
言ってない
だから普通の人には逃げられない。赤の矢の効き目は33日経てば自然と切れるし、
けど同じ人にまた刺せば何度でも
一人に刺せるのは1回だけって決まっ
Oh.
So he needs to move after 33 days too.
たら矢の力で33日だけ愛されていく。それも
So pretty much all those women are going to be pretty upset in a month.
神に選ばれたりはしないよな
Well, that
I was-
month is up.
I was just about to make a bad joke. that I'm gonna make after we're done recording, because not even the uncut's gonna get to see this one. Oh, I see. They're giving us the more graphic version.
Let's say it's like Mikey said, we got a little bit more on them.
私との交際も発表して。
My thing is like, yeah, you don't. If you broadcast yourself, you're an easy target.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how tournament kind of work, you know. It's how like a
Yeah.
I'll never get tired of the sound of it.
Yeah, it's so so good, so fucking good. He has 3. Okay.
Oh, he has 3. Wait, does the wings count as 1 ring?
I mean, no, we haven't been
can't
given
remember.
that because
Oh, since he's dead, the love wore off.
みっともねえな素人童貞が願書出したから試験日まで勉強するよ
if this is anything like Death Note, he's gonna be in the same class as the other guy, as the Robo guy.
同じ神候補でもあの芸人さんとは
Shit.
全然違うよ。
I almost wish you didn't say that, because 99% just spoiled that.
The thing is that like the way that the guy sounded like a kid, like him.
死因は現在不明これってもしかして
And usually creators, if they're making like another property, they'll kind of
Recycle some ideas.
Recycle ideas.
13話に選ばれたのに
まさかもう脱落ですか？
思惑通りさ。早く終われてやれやれだ。実に面白い。
Again, the way that he sounded just sounded like juvenile.
結局ロドリゲスがなんで死んだのかはわからないままか
よかったね、高校受かって。楽しみ。やっほーい。未来君が言ってた寝る場所があって。
You need to understand like what you're signing up for whenever you try to take on this job. You're gonna get some really depressive people that don't like talking.
I don't think she like can even process that though, because that's her one and only mood is to be like that.
なければそう思えたかも
やっぱりそこだよね。
What if angels can't like understand human emotion?
It could be
I'm
like
pretty
that.
sure. There has to be some things that are built out of culture, not
天使の力のおかげ
out of just being
でもこんなの
a living being.
には過ぎた力だ持っててもいいのかな
武装した強盗犯に占拠されてすでに1時間余り現金と逃走ヘリを用意
Oh
し
shit.
5分おきに人質を1人殺す
Sounds like they need a hero.
1名を拳銃で
Oh, one down.
たった今銃声が聞こえました
You know something that I've
私の安否を気遣い
having asked, can they still die from natural causes?
They're human. You don't get like a
Immunity, yeah.
immunity or anything like that.
いつだ私は敵ではない正義の務めを果たしに来た
So fucking extra. It's so weird that that's like 3D.
Yeah.
あれって翼
In other words, hide because he can see you.
Oh, wait. Yep, I didn't think about that.
何か撮影か？何なんだ一体。
赤の矢を刺した
これで言うこと聞くね。ちょっと間抜けだけど翼や
Ha- can you take away the shot?
私に任せてくれるなんてありがとう警察の皆さんでは行ってくる
おい、聞いてんのか？止まれ！
E.T. Metro. Okay, Metro. Never mind. Got it.
無駄だ。私は銃弾より早く動くことができる。
I'm surprised. Like, I expected him to kill him, but I guess that wouldn't be nice in front of the cameras.
メ
It's
トロ
true.
ポリマン。諦めて自首したまえ。
Well,
Oh,
赤の矢を。私の怒りは頂点に達した。うせろ。メトロポーン。
oh,
that looks sick.
that was sick.
That was really sick.
さあ、人質の解放を。メトロポリマン。
How many times did I say it in the freaking...
必殺メトロポーンです。とはいえ、私も必死でした。とっさには加減ができず。
この神候補には特級天使がついてる。
矢の特性を利用し、最大限劇的な流れを演出した。これで大衆の心は。
I guess he was off somewhere else.
I think that's another candidate entirely.
この星の平和のため。
What do you
The,
mean?
the one that was looking on the TV, I don't think it's its angel. I think it was another candidate.
Well, Mirai should be able to see his angel, right?
一匹は倒した。
And we
Yeah.
haven't seen him yet.
私は逃げも隠れもしない。頭おかしい。
すでに一匹は倒したって。ロドリゲスさんのこと。
なぜ俺から離れろ。早く。
There you go.
他の神候補がどこにいるのかわからない。
I mean, I guess he could have been his angel because it's just the way that he was talking about it didn't seem like he was his own partner.
Well, they might have been partners for so long because remember,
999 days.
yeah, we kind of assumed that they all didn't find each other on the same at the same time.
That's what I was talking about like last episode, that I don't think that was the case.
俺を神候補から外してくれ。死にたくない。幸せになるために。
翼と矢を返したら未来君死んじゃうの。
え？
翼と矢は生きる希望としてあげるから。
なるほどね。
神様が言ってた。神候補に選べるのは生きる希望をなくした人間。
そんな難しい。
So yeah, so that means that whoever doesn't find their happiness is the real person that turns into God.
ごめん。
いや、俺こそ。
Because the moment that you find your happiness, you're not gonna pursue the other 11 or the other 12.
翼、赤の矢。
I don't think that's the case.
一級天使は赤の矢だけで。
せっかく高校受かったのにね。明日は入学式だよね。
もう今日だけど。
I mean, as long as the angel doesn't stay around.
Yeah, but how far can they stay away from their candidate is a question.
未来君？
より良い選択。あいつを恐れて、この先ずっと閉じこもるのか。何のために。幸せになんてなれないだろう。
でも
大丈夫。ナッセが一緒にいなきゃ神候補だとはバレない。メトロポリマンに俺の。
There you go.
普段は普通の高校生っつうのもかっけえな。あと11人殺せば自動的に神だ。
ナッセ。
何かあったらすぐ呼んでね。どんな小さな声でも飛んでいけるから。
わかった。
とさきちゃんに赤の矢刺すのよ。
Mm.
幼馴染の花かごさきちゃん。この高校に決めたのもそれが理由です。
Ooh, she's perceptive.
もし永遠に愛し合いたいのなら33日の間に本当に好きになってもらえばいいの。 両思いに。
It's hard because how do you know, you know?
I guess you won't until the 33 days are over.
俺、そんなこと。
That's another interesting kind of plot thread that they're setting up. We haven't actually seen this character, only in the flashback, right? We don't know
Yeah.
what she looks like.
She's a goth girl now.
It's like super fat. Ah, shit, I'm transferring.
3年間続きます。
He's got ass wings. Yeah.
He flies backwards.
I'm glad that they got this over with in the second episode instead of like teasing us that they go to the same school.
Yeah.
候補とはバレない。このまま自然に通り過ぎれば。
Sorry, why are you looking over there, huh? It's like, oh shit.
I saw you looking at my ass.
Don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact.
Too fucking late.
Oh, look, I dropped a quarter. There's something, dude. Don't look at him.
Like the
Bro,
gave it away.
I mean, like, how are you not? Like, literally, like you just
You got to be
you're
unfazed.
just trying to like walk forward, and somebody goes,
You got to be like,
you know, like.
just fucking walk.
oh shit, I fucking, oh, my dick fell out. It's anything, dude.
I would love to see you regain your composure like that after literally fucking an angel just
have
swoops
to-
down and stares at you point blank.
He's, because the first thing that he's doing, he's going back, sir, we found the guy. Like,
Legit.
but what the hell is the point with killing everybody before the tournament? Or is this
So
the
okay,
tournament?
so like
I think this is.
I'm only gonna use the information that's been given to us so far.
Okay.
The goal of the tournament is to attain happiness.
Oh, okay. Well,
So something as vague as that like how do you achieve something like that and be considered the winner? That's like that's kind of like this other show called Eden in the East, which is like a similar tournament style thing where like a bunch of candidates are given like I think it's like $1 billion and just be like change the world. Like how do you go about in changing the world with $1 billion? Like do you use it personally? Like what what are the
nuke.
what's the
Hey, it got changed.
wow. Okay. Point is that like
They'll give me
we're
$1
talking
billion.
about a very very vague objective. So rather than wait until we determine a winner, how what other way can you win if you don't by eliminating the competition? If you eliminate the competition, there will only be one
Person left.
one person,
regardless if they're happy or not.
basically like determine if that person achieved happiness or not.
okay, so who wins the tournament then? Is it the person that kills everyone, or is it the person that's the happiest? Because I don't think that the person that kills everyone is therefore happy.
It's the person that attains happiness. But if there's only one person left to basically attain happiness, it's an automatic win.
Yeah.
That's like literally like you, Jake, like going to a Smash Brothers tournament, and before the tournament even starts, you break everyone's controllers except yourself. No one will be able to participate. No one will be able to play, and then you automatically win.
Okay, so
first place because you are the only one that can actually participate and play.
So if there wasn't a character going around killing people, the same rules would still apply. Like if everyone survives, we're gonna pick the happiest one, essentially.
In a sense.
Okay.
Which would make it, I mean, like, we would make it extremely difficult because how do you even
measure
determine
happiness?
that? How do you measure that?
Well, then it sounds like they fucking should have made a manual or some shit for this tournament.
But like, I mean, I think that's kind of like the whole point of the thing. It's like are you the most happy by being altruistic, or are you being the most happy by being selfish?
Yeah, I guess when you're measuring happiness, there's literally no difference between the characters. But if you're like judging their actions on like society's morals, then that's where you run into like, okay, this guy's the villain, this guy's the hero.
Which unfortunately, like I was saying earlier, like the angels don't have morals. Seem to be a cultural or a community construct, so it's not something that angels would be.
Which that like what like, and then it kind of like comes into question. Like we can only define happiness within our own social constructs, like us as humans, right? Being wealthy makes you happy, or maybe not, because there are some people that argue that money makes you happy, and then there's the other side that says money doesn't make you happy. A being that is far beyond our realm of comprehension. How would they define happiness? Like what's God like? I mean, like it's a very good question, and it's kind of like the reason why I really like this series so much, because I don't know, like I'm the type of person that likes to ponder on things. So when I find a good show that actually kind of like makes you question about stuff like this, I'm usually very, very hooked into, you know, such ideas. Like, what, like, is my happiness any more valid than the next person's?
The thing that I'm lingering the most right now is in the thought that the God said only those who are the most unhappy are the ones that are capable of being candidates to be gods, or you know, to be candidates for becoming a god, because they know how bad the world is, so they want to fix it, which makes me believe that the way to attain godlike status, it's by being the most unhappy of all, because even with all these powers you are still unhappy, so therefore
You have the biggest desire to make the most change.
yes.
I think if you put about
that.
it this way, what if God is like basically giving all these powerful tools to the candidates and basically say, make yourself happy, and then literally at the end of the tournament, he basically states, okay, so I see that you're happy. Are you willing to take, you know, to throw your life away for the happiness? Like, it's like kind of like one of those things, like, okay, so I see that you're happy. So what happens if I take these things away? Are you happy now?
I feel like that would be kind of
Counterproductive?
counterproductive to the angel, what the angel's
You would
purpose
think
is.
you would think so, but I mean, like if you really think about it, I don't think so, because we're like right now we're looking at Mirai, who is basically saying, I don't need God's help to find my happiness.
So he is pure of heart.
Like, yeah, like
And that's why he's the only
I think
true-
that would be the best way to look at it, right? Like if you like, maybe God is not looking to see who's the most happy, it's just to see who's the most, you know, like, I guess, like who is the one who's like less likely to use the tools given by God. Because like, I mean, if you're basic, like, but if you're using like these angels' powers, you're basically, you know, privileged in a sense, right?
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
you like it's kind of like almost begging for God to give you a pick-me-up. But if you determine to yourself that you do not want to use God's blessing that he is giving you to attain happiness, and you want to find it your own way, I would wager a guess that God would be very impressed with what you're doing, you know?
Until you get shot with a white arrow.
That too, but wouldn't that be something if the god in this show didn't actually have powers? And
I mean, like, that could very well be the case. Like, God, like maybe God is you know, is just basically setting everyone up, and he's basically just judging people to see. Because I mean, if we go by the idea that God is a human,
yeah, he was originally human,
and he's done everything in his power to make everyone happy, but then he tells his super OP, you know, triple S tier angels to go out and give people these blessings to find happiness, and then suddenly they start killing each other and they start manipulating people like that. Is that really, you know,
who you want leading everything?
exactly?
Yeah,
Yeah. So, I mean, granted, you know, I haven't really like, I've forgotten so much about the manga, and I'm trying to like prevent myself from going back and reading it. So most of these things that I'm saying are super loose with all, like, with what I remember. Like, I honestly like I'm basically just basically just watching this almost like the first time, because of how long, like, I'll recognize some scenes here and there, but everything's like still, like, it feels pretty fresh to me.
All right.
I mean, I honestly don't have much to say about this episode other than, like, freaking Mirai is screwed because, like, this guy's clearly at a higher level of
Right?
gameplay.
Like it's like you would think that having an angel would be like the most ultimate protection that you got.
This
but
guy is
bitch,
freaking
you're
Batman.
putting a fucking target on your back. Like, that's like, having an angel is the most dangerous thing right
Literally,
now
yeah.
in this anime.
You're dealing with a guy that's literally Bruce Wayne. He has the money to make a mecha suit, So I'm pretty sure that's bulletproof.
The ball is in Mirai's court though, because he knows about what's his name?
Metropoliman. It's like Metro Policeman.
Yeah,
but
pretty much.
Shortened up.
Metropoliman. He knows that he's the guy. He's one of the candidates, but Metropoliman doesn't know about Mirai. And so
Until the last second of this episode.
Maybe.
I don't know. I think you did.
He might be picking up a penny.
I think you did mention that.
He's got to do something, dude.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like Nekko, you said something that kind of like caught my eye. Like you did mention that that could be an entirely new candidate altogether. So there's that possibility as well.
Yeah, because I mean,
what do you mean?
Because I did said at the beginning, whenever they show Metro Polyman or whatever in the scene, they showed that angel looking at the TV. So what if the angel is actually in the school trying to find Metro Polyman for his, what I call last episode, pet, or his candidate?
I thought he already Metro Polyman already has an angel because he has the.
That is true, but I don't know if you noticed, but Metropolitan, there's a point where like they show his arrow or his halos, and he has like 3 different colors.
I did see the different colors, but I just assumed that they were like
and then I think when Nase was
red.
when Nase was like describing angels, like the little circles that the angels were in were different colors too.
Yeah.
So we know that the Nase is a special rank because her halo is red.
Mm-hmm.
And then this new angel that popped up, his halo was yellow, if I remember correctly. So that means that
somehow he's finding a way to steal it,
or
he's getting promoted.
Yeah, so this could either be Metropolitan's angel, or it could be a third party. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment. I don't know what else.
Subscribe.
I know you guys are gonna be in there with your theories.
Yeah.
Jeez, man. There's so much like theory potential in this show.
Mike is actually low-key moderating the comments. I've seen him like checking the comments.
I do apologize. I'm not as active as I would like to be in the channel, but Platinum Man is kind of like this series that I've kind of like adore in a sense. So like when I'm like every now and then I'll jump in and be like, okay, this guy, this interesting theory, like. But yeah, like I don't know. I like to see what people think, and with this series bringing up as many questions as it does, I think it's just good conversation.
Oh yeah,
Alrighty.
For sure.
But honestly, let's cut it because we reached the hour and this is supposed to be a 20-minute episode. So
good.
Uncut, you're gonna have fun. Not uncut, you are gonna have fun. Alrighty, guys. Alright. This was the Weebs Closet and we're out.
See ya.
Hope you guys enjoyed another Weebs Closet reaction. A special thanks to our Patreons. We appreciate your extra support to keep this channel going. Be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to stay up to date with our latest videos. See you in the next one.